closing your eyes. And let's start to let nice, strong, deep breath come in through your nose. And slowly breathing out through your nose. Take a long, deep breath in. Breathing all the way back out. Take a long, deep breath in. Breathing all the way back out. And then this time, take a longer, deeper breath in. And then gently nodding your chin down towards your chest, and let's hold on to your breath. Raise the chin gently back up, and breathing all the way back out. Take a deep breath in, and then dropping your chin, holding on to your breath. Back up and breathe in, deep breath in. And breathe out. Again, go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin, holding the breath out. Breathe in, bring it back. Breathing out, little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it back. Breathe out, let's lower down the hands. Gently bringing yourself up onto your knees and sitting back upon your heels. Spreading your fingers out and reaching right up towards the top end of your mat. Raising your chin up. Let's take a breath in as you draw your body along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin. And as you breathe out, let's just drop into a cat stretch, pulling up through the shoulders and up into the back. Breathing in, head and tailbone going away from each other. Breathing out, sitting back to your heels. Breathing in, let's draw the body along the ground. Lift the chin, opening up your chest. Breathe out, come to cat again. Rounding up through your shoulders and your back. Breathing in, head and tailbone away. Breathing out to sit on back. Breathing in as you draw the body along the ground. And now breathing out, curl the toes. Send the hips back and draw your head down through your arms. drop your head down towards your arms. Take a deep breath in, and as you sigh out, try and let your body let go. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out again, just try and let go. One more time, deep breath in, sigh and let go. And bending your knees a little and roll through your spine. Come all the way back up, raising your arms high. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, a side body bend, pushing out of your waist. Breathing in, come back up. Breathing out, little side body bend. Breathing in, come back up. Breathing out, lift your arms all the way back down. And let's step on up to the top of your mat. Bring your hands in towards your heart. And let's start our first round of sun salutations. Breathing and raising both arms. Breathing out as you dive your body forwards. Breathing in right leg, stepping it back behind you, lifting your chin up. And breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high, strong plank. Breathe in, lower down to your knees, belly and chest. Breathing out, softly draw into an upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out, push up to plank. And back off slowly into downward dog. Breathing in right foot, stepping up. Lift the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, left leg, stepping up, folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly. Gazing up towards your thumbs. Breathing out, following your thumbs back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping it back. Release the knee and lifting your chin up. Breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high, strong plank. Breathing in, lower down to your knees, your belly and chest. Breathing out, upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower, engaging your core. Breathing out, push to plank, and back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, knee a little if you can, and send the leg back to wake up the back muscles, and then bring the leg back down. As you breathe out, point the toe, bend the knee, send the leg back, and breathing in as you come back down. Breathing out, point the toe, bend the knee, send the leg back, breathing in to draw back down. Again, breathing out, point the toe, bend the knee, send the leg back, and breathing in to bring it back down. 2 more there. So bending the knee and pointing the toe higher will give you a little bit more intensity. So if you want to, making it easier, just keep the leg lift straighter. Okay, landing your feet to the floor, place your hands beneath your shoulders, gently offer the body into an upward dog. Elbows in, shoulders down. And then releasing your body all the way back down. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathe in, push up to plank. And breathe out to a nice long downward facing dog. Breathing in, step forwards with your right foot. Release your left knee down to the floor, lifting the chin up. Breathing out, step forwards with your left foot and fold in towards your knees. Breathing in, blood through the belly. Come on up to standing, raising your arms, gaze thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Let's breathe in as we raise both arms. Breathe out and diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, step it back. Push down into the left hand, activate the back calf. Raising your right arm and looking up. Okay, so again, getting settled. If you wanted to go a little bit deeper, as before, we can turn the front foot open, go to the outside edge of your back foot, and then lean into your right knee, whilst bringing your upper arm to open back a little. Shoulders. As you breathe out, engaging with your core, raising your forehead and hovering. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out as we lower and we let the shoulders gently back to the floor. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down. As you breathe out, trying to turn your palms open, to really open the chest up. Keep gazing down at the floor, keep the buttocks relaxed. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out, let's lower the shoulders back upon the floor. Breathing in, healing back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out as you lower, rolling the shoulders back down. And you can stay with this, or breathe in, roll the shoulders back. Breathing out, raise your forehead and hover. And if you can then, keep the core locked on. Breathe in to reach your arms up and ahead of you. And then breathing out to bring your arms all the way back. As we reach the arms up, keeping the arms long and straight. As we draw back, breathing out and drawing your arms way back. Keep the core locked on and try to be mindful of not clenching the buttocks. You should be able to feel your lower back muscles working. We want those to come in, and we want the core to really go onto hands and knees, coming in to thread the needle as a stretch. So I'm going to draw the right arm beneath the body and lower the right shoulder to the floor. If you've got the space, and if indeed you want to, taking your right leg out to the side for an inner thigh stretch. So the right leg goes out, right arm beneath, and right ear down towards the ground. And you can just keep your left hand in front of your face. You should feel a little bit of relief coming in for the back. If you've got the leg out, you've got the inner thigh stretch coming in. And there's a little of a rear shoulder stretch, but it shouldn't be too intense. Let's come on up. Now we'll change it over. So if you're using the leg, slide the leg out first. And then post through your left arm. Lower your left ear down to the ground if you can. Let's come on up. Hands down to the floor. Knees beneath your hips. Curl the toes. Push off into your downward facing dog. Looking up towards your navel. Step through with your left leg. Release your right knee down to the ground, lift the chin. And let's step through with your right leg. Take a deep breath in, coming all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands coming back in towards your heart. Okay, coming into our warrior sequence. Let's take a breath in, raising both of your arms. As you breathe out, diving the body forward. Stepping back with your left leg, place your heel flat down upon the floor so the heels are on the same line. Bring the body to come up and open, squaring off your hips and centralizing your chest forwards. Rolling the shoulders back and forth, just really opening up the collarbone and turning your palms, raising your arms. Try and keep them as straight as you can, even look between your hands or bring your hands together. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Do be generous with that bend of your knee if you can. Now let's come out into warrior two, opening up the back hip a little. Now your ribs and your navel are facing the long edge of your mat. And gazing along the center of your right hand. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And then coming into reverse, straighten your front leg, digging the heel in, reaching your right arm to stretch over. Place the foot down and let's clasp the fingers behind the back, drawing into humble warrior. Bring your right shoulder on the inside of your right knee. Tuck the head in and look towards your back foot if you can, if you've got the balance. Now let go of your hands. Take your hands to the inside of your foot. Turn the back knee and lay it down upon the ground. Coming into lizard. So turning over the front foot, softening a little at the elbows and lowering on the inside of the leg. So we have two kind of styles on this one, as we are, or we can work the right hand underneath the right leg and come across with your foot so you balance up onto the edge of your foot. And then centralizing your chest over your big toe, looking slightly ahead, so trying not to round the back if you can. And then we'll bring the body back on up. Work the foot away again, have the foot straight, have the knee in alignment with your ankle. Let's bring towards your thumbs, or maybe start to send the arms back a little. And then draw slowly back down, moving back upon the back knee. Dig the heel in towards the floor. Relax back your shoulders. And today, let's just turn the foot slightly open to the side. So you're turning it open towards the right. And then bring it slowly back up. Do another couple of those. Breathing out, gently turn the right foot open to the right. And draw it back up. Should be feeling a slightly different region of the hamstring, getting a stretch. Let's again turn the right foot open. Onto your knees. I'm going to take the right leg out to the side. I'm going to do a little bit of side body work and hip work here. So as we reach out of the waist with your left hand stretching to the waist. When you bring the left hand down to the floor, let the right leg lift up and the right arm comes up past your ear. Push it back over, so we're reaching out of the waist. And then as you breathe out of your mouth, engage your core and lift the leg up. And again, let's breathe in, stretch out of the waist. Breathing out and engaging the core as we lift the leg up. Again, breathing in, reaching it over. Breathing out, engaging the core, lifting the leg up. And again, breathing in, stretching over. Breathing out, engage the core, push the leg away from the body. And again, breathing in, breathing out. We're going to stay up this time. Now, smaller movements, half down, and then back up. Breathing in down, breathing out and lift. In and out. Locking into the core, pushing up. Breathing in. And out. Again, in and out. One more. And then bring it all the way back on down. Bring the knee bend with you again. Coming into some arm circles here, just before we go into camel. Or indeed, you could use this instead of using camel today. So we take the right arm up, take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're just going to follow that arm as it goes all the way back, opening out the shoulder. Breathing in, left arm coming up, breathing out, following that hand all the way back and down. And again, breathing in, let's raise the arm, breathing out, half turn, following the hand all the way back. Again, breathing and raising your arm, breathing out and following the hand all the way back. Now you can do a few more of those, or we can reach around and take a hold of the elbows. And take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, lifting the ribs a little further away from the hips, so you're stretching the front of your body. You don't need to take the head back if it feels uncomfortable, but if you do feel okay with it, you could look up or you could look back. Gently tucking your head in, coming back on up, sliding the hands forwards, spreading your fingers out wide, curl toes, and push off into your downward dog. If we could raise the right leg up, bend the right knee, get a little bit of a hip opener here. And now draw down the foot, so locking the big toe, the toe next to it, to the bone above your left heel. Come on forwards into your single leg plank. Find the core again, nice strong connection. And send the hips back on up. Take a high down dog, split. pushing your right leg high to the ceiling. Then draw your right knee towards your right elbow. Hold out into a floating plank. And then coming through into fallen triangle. Right foot coming towards your left hand. And bring your left hand up towards the ceiling if you can. Now bring your hand down towards the floor. Bring your right knee towards your right wrist. Let's slide the left leg back behind the body. Pitching practice. So we can do many things on this one. We can take a passive resting pigeon, whereas we've got the hands piled up, or you can make a little fist tower and lower your forehead down and up on. Okay, just again, wriggling out your knee to the right knee to the right, and the left leg, toe it back in, so it's nice and straight, it's not wandering out to the side. Either stay or bring the upper body back up, bend up the back leg, and we should be again providing ourselves with an interesting quad stretch. And if we can get the shoulders to line up, that would be great. Okay, let's let go of that leg. Let the back leg come around to a seated position, and let's work into rolling back. So if you want to use a band around your feet for this one, or if you want to use a cushion behind your back, there's a little bit of softness and security, you could. We're going to do our best to keep the shoulders from rising up too high, okay, around our ears on this one. Take a breath in and feel your ribs widen. And then as you breathe out, let's pull back through the belly, relax the shoulders, roll back to maybe halfway on that first one. Breathing in and breathing out, let's engage the core and come on up to seated. Deep breath in, and as we breathe out, just gently roll the body back, breathing in and breathing out, engaging the core and coming back up. And deep breath in. As you breathe out, if it feels like a good day to do so, go all the way back down, let your lower back go down, shoulder blades touch down. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging the core, and slowly bring yourself back up to seated. Now there's no rush ever with this one. Deep breath in. As you go back, you could just stop back at halfway. If your back is feeling good and you can roll it into a lovely continuous imprint, you could take it back. Breathing in and then breathing out to slowly reverse as you come back up. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, lower your body carefully back. Breathing in and then breathing out, engaging with your core and peeling the body all of the way back up. And just do one more if you can. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, lower your body carefully back. Breathing in and breathing out, engaging the core and drawing back on up. Alright, so I'm going to come and bring us back around over onto your hands and your knees. So any way you like to get around there. If you would like to bring the legs beneath you, pull them up beneath, take the hands to the floor, and then lightly hop your body back. But you can get around there any way you like. And step the right foot through, and let's draw the left knee halfway down your mat this time. Coming up into a high kneel. Going to come into a little bit of a twist here. So if you can take a deep breath in, raising your left arm. As you breathe out, bring your elbow to the far side of your knee. Now it could be you take your hands in prayer and you come on down. That might be enough. In which case you're going to be looking backwards. If you've got a block, okay, you can put it by the side of your foot or a book. And then you can maybe put your hand down. If you can reach the floor, you can put your hand down. Curl the toes, lift up the back knee. And then maybe from there, bring back over your right arm. looking up. And letting your arm down, taking your arm out, and see the side of your foot. Lightly step the back leg in, folding in towards your knees. Let's take a breath in as you come all the way back out to standing. And breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Step back with your right leg, placing your heel flat down upon the floor, preparing for warrior one. Let's come on up. Let's open up the shoulders and the chest, squaring your hips off forwards, collarbone open, breathing in, turning your palms, breathing out, raising your arms, either look between your hands or bring your hands together. If you can get your arms a little bit straighter or as straight as they'll go today, we're going to increase that range of motion around the shoulders and your upper back. Deep breath in, breathe out and gently move it out into warrior two. Subtle opening there of your back hip, tailbone tucked under, gaze along the center of your left hand. Deep breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. And let's come off into your reverse warrior. Dig the heel in, straight the front leg, reaching up and over with your left arm. And then coming on down, clasping your fingers behind you into humble warrior. Left shoulder on the inside of the left knee, looking back towards your back foot, letting your arms hang up and over. Releasing your arms, placing your hands each on the inside of your foot, turn your back knee and laying it upon the ground. Front foot turns open. We're bending a little at the elbows and lowering the body down on the inside of the leg. If you're taking the foot across, work it over so it's on its edge, and you're taking your left hand beneath your left leg and lowering your body down. Drawing your body back on up, working the foot into a straight position again, bringing your upper body back, and then from here, raising your arms up through the center for your crescent moon. Either separate the palms or have the palms together. Hips draw forwards and then the arms going back if you can. And slowly bringing it back down. Let's move back on the back knee. Dig the heel into your half split. A little bit of a shoulder drop back here. A little bit of extension through the tailbone. And then if you did this on the other side, just sort of turn the foot open to the left. And bring it back to the middle. Again, breathe out. Turn the foot open. Breathing in, draw back. And one more time. Breathing out, turn the foot open. Breathing in. And then coming on up onto your knees. This time taking the left leg out to the side. Taking your right arm to stretch out of your waist. Length of ears and arms on the same line. And take your hand down towards the floor and raising the leg up. As you reach it over, breathing in, stretching out of the waist. As you come over, breathing out, lengthening the leg. Let's breathe in, reaching over. As you breathe out of your mouth, engage the core, extend the leg. Breathing in as you reach across. Breathing out to lengthen and lift the leg. Breathing in to reach across. And then this time, breathing out, lift the leg, stay there. Half down this time, breathe in, out to lift. Breathe in, out to lift. Working through the hip, in, out to lift. Again, breathe in, out to lift. Again, breathe in, out to lift. One more, and lift. And come all the way back up to kneeling. So by all means, come again into some circles with your arms. Alright, if you'd like to do that this time around, that would be fine. If you feel that you'd like to go, maybe you feel okay to go a little bit further this time, start off with the arms back, holding onto your elbows. As we did before, breathe out and puff the chest up. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Head can either remain here or we can look up. And then this time, maybe reaching along the back of your legs or reaching back and taking your heels. Engaging your core and coming all the way back on up. Sliding your hands forwards, curl the toes and push off into your downward facing dog. Let's take the left leg high to the ceiling, bend the knee, point the toe back a little. Let's lock down the big toe. And let's hold the legs into one leg planks posture. Come forwards into your hands, looking slightly ahead of your fingers. And then let's send it back on up. Left leg coming up nice and high. And left knee towards the left elbow. And then left foot towards your right hand, back heel down, raising your right arm, looking up to your thumb. And bring the hand back down. Let's draw your left knee towards your left wrist, sliding your right leg away. And again, you can take your forehead down if you want to take it down for a couple of breaths, absolutely. Being careful to draw your left knee a little further out to the left and tucking your back leg in. And those of you coming on up for the quad stretch, reaching around for your right ankle or your right foot. And then balance the shoulders. Letting that leg go, and let's bring it around to the front again. I'd like to come down upon the floor, and I'd like to work the repeater single leg raise today. So we're going to start off with alternating legs coming up and down. Then I'm going to give you the option to stay up holding one leg, and then the other leg just goes up and down. Alright? So lower your body carefully back down. Relax the neck down to the floor, the head down to the floor this one. Breathing and raise one leg straight up. And breathing out as you lower the leg down and we'll swap. So here, we're just checking out whether we need to bend the knee on this one. And then breathing out as we lower. Breathing in, leg raises. And breathing out as we lower. And of course, you can stay with this. You do not need to do anything else if you don't want to. I'm going to offer up, you put your right hand behind your head. You draw your left leg up and you hold the left leg softly with your left hand. Then lift your right leg an inch off the floor. Breathe in to bring your right leg to your left and breathing out to lower it down. I'm going to do a few on the same side. Breathing in, breathing out to lower. Of course, bend the knees if your hamstrings are tight, locking on with the core. Ideally, we have got a neutral back here, so a little bit of a gap between the lower back and the floor. Breathing in, then engaging the core on the downwards. 2 more on that side. Breathing in, out to lower. 1 more. Breathe in and out to lower. Then let's bring the left leg down and let's raise the right leg up. Hold on with your right hand around your right leg. Take the left hand behind the head and raise the left leg an inch off the floor. Then breathe in, left leg up, breathe out, lower it down, not quite making the floor. Breathing in, raise the leg up, breathing out as you lower. You have the chin up off your chest, your elbow is nice and wide, neutral spine if you can. Let a little gap underneath your lower back. Breathing in, breathing out to lower. Again, breathing in, leg raises, breathing out to lower. Again, breathing in and out as we lower. 2 more here. Breathe in and out to lower. 1 more time. Breathing in and out. And lowering your legs down. Knees bending. Either roll across to one side or gently roll your body back on up. Okay, and then from here, making your way around onto your hands and knees again, and then coming back out into your plank. And then let's step through with your left leg and drop your right knee halfway down your mat. Coming up again to your high kneel. Let's take a deep breath in, raising your right arm coming across. You've got the option to keep the hands in prayer and look over your shoulder, or hand down to the side of your foot, leaning it forwards, and then perhaps start to lift up your back knee, and then perhaps start to bring back over your left arm. So you're looking up towards your thumb. And then taking your hands either side of your foot, turning your back leg and lightly stepping your feet together at the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in as we come all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands coming back in towards your heart. Alright, just step back a little from the top of your mat. Roll open the shoulders. Coming into a couple of balances. I'd like to come today up into your tree, then moving into dancer, and then moving into your eagle. Alright, so a little bit of wrapping at the end. So first of all, lengthen away through the spine, spread your toes out towards the floor as fully as you can, and pull up through the belly. Fix your gaze point, and when you feel ready, sliding your right foot either to your calf or above your knee. We want to encourage the knee to open here, hands up in towards your heart. And let's move the hands, if we can, up towards the ceiling. Taking your right hand back behind your left. Left arm coming down. Now you don't need to go any further if you don't want to. Just find the quad stretch. If you feel you can extend the 2 points away from each other, reach a little further forwards with your hand and a little further back with your leg. And then slowly bring it in. Bend your left leg and circle your right leg around. Bring your left arm across, right arm beneath. Wrap up your arms. And then gently start to round a little if you can. Gently opening the body up again. Extending the leg away. Bring it on down. And just rest there for a second. Again, rebalance the breathing. Spread your toes. Pull the kneecaps up. Belly up. Shoulders down. Sliding your left leg up when you're ready. Hands in your heart and slowly moving your fingers up through the midline of your body. Left hand coming back behind the right. And then letting down your left arm, and your left leg. Take a hold of your foot and then lowering down your right arm. And of course, just take it to where you feel it's good for you today. Move the 2 points away if you can. And then slowly drawing back in, bending your right knee a little, wrap your left leg over. Bring your right arm across, your left arm beneath, wrap your arms. And gently, if it's all going well, round the back, and bring your elbow and knee together. And then unravel, extend, and bring it on down. Okay, let's come up and then come down. Okay, so we're going to rise up into your tiptoes. If this is okay with your knees, we'll lower it down. If it's not, come down a different way. So way up into your tiptoes, bend the knees, lower your body through. Taking the hands a little bit further forwards, probably than you want to, okay, so that when you go forwards you can tip in. You can either squeeze your knees around your triceps or you can press your knees up underneath your armpits. And then as we come together with the 2 points, looking slightly ahead and seeing if we can find a little bit of a balance here. Lifting the legs if possible. And wherever you get to today, be it that you're keeping the feet on the floor, be it maybe you've got 1 foot off the ground, just try and breathe, stay present. And then we'll lower gently on back. Okay, come on down to a seated position. I'm just going to use 1 more Pilates posture today. I'm going to use the saw. So we're going to come on down. I'm going to rotate. Now when you do this today, I think I talked about this a week or so ago, think about turning your navel. Alright, our shoulders, as we've just demonstrated, are quite flexible. So sometimes we turn with just the shoulders. Really this position is about lengthening and spiraling the spine on the rotation. So really it's what happens from your neck to your hips that's the most important thing. The arms going around are just kind of the icing on the cake, Right, so if you can, just try and think about turning through the back a little bit more. It may be harder, okay? Let's open out through with your arms. You can, of course, cross your legs on this one too. Breathing in as we rotate the upper body. Breathing out to round the back over as we draw across on that twist. Breathing in to draw back up. Then breathe out, draw the navel back to the spine to bring you back. Breathing in, try and draw your navel to face the other side of the room. And breathing out, rounding the back as you lengthen over. Breathing in, coming back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine, and coming back to the centre. Breathing in as we turn the upper body. Breathing out to draw the body over and across. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engage the core back to the middle. Breathing in as we turn the body. Breathing out to draw the body over and across. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging the core back to the middle. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out to draw the body over and across. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engage the core back to the middle. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out to draw the body over and across. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging with the core as you come back to the middle. Last set. Breathing in, rotate. Breathing out to draw the body over. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, engage the core back to the centre. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out to draw the body over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging with the core, and then letting your arms all the way back down there forward. Okay, if we could bring the right foot towards the inside of your left leg. Now if your knee's not fond of this, you can do the same thing, but with both legs straight. Then from here, you can reach across with the right arm, either for the knee, the shin, the ankle, or the foot. Left arm can go on the ground behind you. And if it feels okay, gently dropping your head downwards. Let's bring the body back up. And pushing down with your left buttock quite firmly into the floor. Bring your left arm across with your palm facing open. Looking over your right shoulder, like I say, is lean back into the left buttock and draw your toes back on your left leg. Your legs over. And let's draw the left arm across towards your right leg. And just latching your arm around the part of the leg you can reach today. Pushing down into the right hip, the right buttock. Bring your right arm across, palm facing open. Sit the body up tall. Draw the toes back on the right leg and look right up over the left shoulder. All the way back round, and just coming to a seated position fingers behind the back body. Nice tall spine. Do feel free to kneel on this one if you find your knuckles get to the ground very quickly. I'm going to drop the head downwards and find the stretch along the back of your neck. Draw the head across to one side. Bring your chin towards one side of your collarbone. And bring the head to the middle. And across and over to the other side of your collarbone. Bring the head back to the middle.